Hello everyone and welcome to my 100 subscriber Blu-ray collection video. Fuck. I did this last year where I basically went through every single Blu-ray that I own in my collection, and I'm going to do the same right now. I'm not going to talk about each one in depth because I've got a lot of Blu-rays and I just want to get through this as quickly as possible. So without any further ado, let's get into it. First pile. 10 Cloverfield Lane. 12 Angry Men. 21 Jump Street. 22 Jump Street. 500 Days of Summer. 2001 A Space Odyssey. 2012, not a great movie, but the action scenes are quite enjoyable at times. The Accountant, still haven't watched this yet, and that goes for quite a few of these. I haven't actually watched some of them yet. The Adjustment Bureau. Airplane. Akira, or Akira. The Alfred Hitchcock Masterpiece Collection, which contains Saboteur, Shadow of a Doubt, Rope, The Trouble with Harry, Marnie, Frenzy, Family Plot, Rear Window, The Man Who Knew Too Much, Vertigo, The Birds, Torn Curtain, Topaz, and Psycho, which I watched yesterday and is actually really, really good. Alien. Aliens. American Beauty. American Hustle. American Psycho. Ant-Man. Apocalypse Now. Apollo 13. Still in the A's. Argo. Arrival. The Avengers and Avengers Age of Ultron. The Babadook. Back to the Future. The Dark Knight Trilogy. Batman the Killing Joke. Not the best thing I've ever seen, but if you just watch the second half of the movie, like I said in my review, it is a pretty faithful adaptation of the comic book. Big Hero 6. The Big Short. Birdman. Blade. Still haven't watched that one yet. Blade Runner. I might review that, seeing that the sequel's coming out in a couple of months, so I might review the original Blade Runner. Blazing Saddles. Hilarious movie. The Bourne Trilogy. I don't have The Bourne Legacy because that movie is crap, and I really want to see Jason Bourne, despite what people have said about it, but I just haven't got round to it yet. Boyhood. Brick. The Bridge Too Far. Bronson. The Cabin in the Woods. Captain America the Winter Soldier. Captain America Civil War. Children of Men. Cloverfield. Collateral. Deadpool. The Departed. The Descendants. I haven't seen that movie in a long time. I definitely need to rewatch it. The first 4 Die Hard movies. I don't have A Good Day to Die Hard because it's a piece of shit. Django Unchained. Doctor Strange. Doctor Who, Day of the Doctor, a made-for-TV movie celebrating the 50th anniversary of Doctor Who. And I personally think it's the best thing that Doctor Who has done in the last several years. Dog Day Afternoon. Donnie Darko. I absolutely love this movie. Don't Breathe. Drive. Edge of Tomorrow. Elysium. Ex Machina. Fargo. Fight Club. Frank. Weird movie, but I love it. Free Fire. Gangster Squad. Guilty pleasure movie, but the shootouts are pretty enjoyable. Ghost in the Shell, the anime, not the live action one. However, I do actually want to see the live action one because I want to see how it compares to the anime. Also, the visuals look fucking stunning. The Gift. The Godfather. Gonna make you an offer I can't refuse. That was awful. Godzilla, the 2014 one. Gone Girl. Goodfellas. The Grand Budapest Hotel. Gran Torino. Gravity. The Green Mile. Green Room. Sorry about the light flare on the discs, on the Blu-rays. Nothing, I can't really help that, to be honest. Green Zone. Guardians of the Galaxy. The Guest. Hacksaw Ridge. Hardcore Henry. I don't care what people say about that movie, I still fucking love it. It's just stupid violence for the sake of stupid violence. And I've got no problem with that. The Hateful Eight. Heat. Great heist movie. Her. Howl's Moving Castle. The Hunger Games Catching Fire. My personal favourite in the series, and I might get the others, but I'm not overly worried about getting them. The Ides of March. Impossible. Or The Impossible, sorry. In Bruges. Inception. The Indiana Jones Complete Collection, which unfortunately does include Kingdom of the Crystal Shit Skull. Inglourious Bastards. Inside Out. Interstellar. Nowhere near as bad as everyone keeps saying it is. I think it's visually stunning and the story is actually really interesting. Iron Man 3. I'm working on getting the other two, but at the moment Iron Man 3 is all I have. Jaws. John Wick and John Wick Chapter 2. Jurassic Park. Kick-Ass. Great movie. Kill Bill Volumes 1 and 2. Kingsman: The Secret Service. I can't wait for the sequel, by the way. And Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Kubo and the Two Strings. Easily one of my favourite, if not my all-time favourite, animated movie to come out in the last couple of years. I know we've had the likes of Inside Out and the Lego Movie and stuff like that, but the animation in Kubo is fucking phenomenal. LA Confidential. La La Land. The Lego Movie. The Lego Batman Movie. Leon the Professional. The Life of Pi. Little Miss Sunshine. Looper. The Mad Max original trilogy, which in my last collection I had them out individually, but I thought I'd put them back in the box because I actually quite like the look of the box. Mad Max Fury Road. Man of Steel, not the best movie ever, but, you know, it's the best Superman movie we're gonna get, so. The Martian. The Mission Impossible quadrilogy, as well as Rogue Nation. Memento. Moon. Moonlight. Still haven't watched that one yet. Moonrise Kingdom. The Neon Demon. I know I said in my review that I really hated the final act of this movie. But the cinematography is so stunning, I just kind of had to get it on Blu-ray. I probably will never watch it again. But like I said, the cinematography is something you have to get the Blu-ray for. The Nice Guys, my favourite movie of last year. Nightcrawler. No Country for Old Men. Only God Forgives. not the best Nicholas Winding Refn movie ever. I actually prefer The Neon Demon more than that, because I just think Only God Forgives is way too slow and incredibly pretentious. The Place Beyond the Pines, Platoon, Predator. I haven't watched this one yet. I literally bought it the other week, but I am looking forward to watching it because I've heard nothing but good things. Predestination, The Prestige, Prisoners, great movie that. Prometheus, Pulp Fiction, The Raid 1 and The Raid 2, Reservoir Dogs, Requiem for a Dream, and Rise and Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Saving Private Ryan, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, Senna, really good documentary, even though I'm not the biggest fan of Formula One racing. Seven Psychopaths, The Shawshank Redemption, The Shining, Sicario, The Silence of the Lambs, Sing Street, Sin City, Skyfall, still my favourite Bond movie today, and I'm so glad Daniel Craig is coming back for the next Bond movie. Slow West, Spider-Man 3. Yeah, I'm in the exact same situation with this as I am with Iron Man 3. I only have this one, but I am trying to get the other two in the series. Spirited Away, Split, one of my favourite movies of the year so far. Stand By Me, the new rebooted Star Trek trilogy, which I love each one of them. Star Wars The Complete Saga, which does include the prequels. Star Wars The Force Awakens, and Rogue One. Steve Jobs. I fucking love this movie. If you have not seen it, I highly recommend it. It's got an amazing script, great acting, Danny Boyle's direction is perfect, and for a movie that is pretty much just 2 hours of people talking, I found it riveting from start to finish. Submarine, Suicide Squad. I still feel the same way that I do when I reviewed it, but the extended edition does kind of redeem it. I mean, not massively, but it does have some things that improve it from the theatrical cut. Also, this was a Christmas gift. Swiss Army Man. Fucking love this movie. Taxi Driver. Ted. The first two Terminator movies. I don't have any of the others because I don't want any of the others. The Thing. Whoa, right. Interesting story about this. I could not find a copy of this, the original 1982 The Thing, anywhere that plays in the UK. But then, earlier this year, I was stuck with a dilemma. Do I buy this one, which contains the 1982 edition and the 2011 remake, prequel, whatever the fuck you want to call it, or wait till October for the Arrow Films reissue of The Thing, which you're looking at about £20 to £17 to spend on it. I didn't want to wait that long, so I ended up buying this instead, and to be honest, I don't mind the 2011 prequel. I actually think it's not that bad of a movie. Trainspotting. T2 Trainspotting. True Grit. Up. Watchmen. Whiplash. The Witch. The Wolf of Wall Street. The World's End. Wreck-It Ralph. The Wolverine. X-Men Days of Future Past, Logan, one of my favourites of the year so far, along with Split, Young Frankenstein, and finally, Zero Dark 30. Fucking hell. So, that's all my Blu-rays. The weird thing is, I have loads more than I did last year, yet somehow I feel like I got through it a lot quicker than I did last year. I don't get how that works. But yeah, anyway, those are all my Blu-rays. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you again for 100 subscribers. If you enjoyed the video, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And comment below what you thought of this video if you want. But yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye.